Hello friends, good to have you here today. So today we are going to learn how to trace and write our sound, because I'm sure most of my friends, they've forgotten how to write their sounds. So let's do some practice so I'll be able to remember how to write your sound. So we're going to start with our first sound, which is our S as in sun. So let's start. We have a dot that goes like this. So my friends will trace from the dots. Simple. Then for writing, it goes like this. There will be a dot here. My friends will go like this. Let's repeat it again. We have a dot here. Then they will write a dot. It goes like this. That is first. For our next sound, which is A, most of my friends, they've forgotten how to write A. So let's go. We have a dot. Start from here. Take it round. Back to the dot to bring it down and flip. This is for the tracing. So they will follow the dotted lines. They will go, you take it round, back to the dot, you bring it down and flip. That's for my friends that are still tracing. Then for the ones that are not tracing, that can write A, it goes like this. They'll just have a dot in their book. So you remember, let's go. You take it round, back to the dot, you bring it down and flip. You like my A? It's beautiful, right? But I know you can do better. You can write A that is more beautiful than Miss Uche's one. So let's clean it. For our T, it goes like this. You make a dot straight down, then you curve it, and it comes like this. So let's go. You stroke it down, you curve it, and give it a dash. So when we want to write, you make a dot, you start from here, you stroke it down, curve it, and give it a dash. We write continuously. We don't remove our hands and write break by break. It's continuous. You stroke it down, curve it, and give it a dash. You stroke it down, curve it, and give it a dash. That's how to write. Then for our, this is how we trace our. You just make a dotted line that goes down like this, then it comes in like this. So when we want to trace it, it goes like this. You stroke it down, back to the dot, curve in. If you want to write our, it goes like this. You stroke it down, back to the dot, curve in. For the ones that have forgotten, you can make a dot for them like this. So let's go. Say it after me. You stroke it down, back to the dot, curve in. Then for our E is quite simple, because most of them, they can write numbers and they can write number 1. So E is quite simple. They'll just stroke it down and put a dot. It's that simple. It's very, very simple. So most of them can write it. You stroke it down, put a dot. You stroke it down and you put a dot. That's for E. Then for it goes like this. Let's start with the dotted lines. We'll try to advise most children to trace. We start from tracing. After tracing the numbers, then you can move to writing of the numbers. Because if they can't trace it, most of them, they might not be able to know the direction on how to write the number. So that's why we trace first before we write each number. So let's trace our first. You make a dot down. So it goes like this. Make a dot down. So it goes like this. You tell them, you stroke it down, you take it back up, curve in. You stroke it down, you take it back up, curve in. So let's write. You make a dot here, you go, you stroke it down, you take it back up, curve, in. You stroke it down, you take it back up, curve, in. That is how we write our Then for our k, we'll trace our k before we write. It goes like this. It's quite simple for most of them. You just follow the dots, curve, in. When you want to write it, just make a dot. Let's write our k. Curve, in. Curve, in. That is how we write our k. Then for our this is how we write our Let's trace it out first. You trace it down, you just make a dotted line forming the letters for them. You use a dotted line to form the letters for them, then we'll trace the dotted line. So we'll stroke it down, we'll take it back up, we take it in, take it back up, and in. We'll stroke it down, we'll take it back up, we'll take it in, and in. We stroke it down, you take it back up, in, and in. We stroke it down, take it back up, in, and in. Then we're going to trace our r. For tracing our r, this is how it goes. You just form a dotted line down, you dot it to form the letters, then you come here and take it out like this. You form a dotted line down, then you come here and take it out like that. So you stroke it down, you take it back up, then you curve it out before it gets up. You take it down, stroke it down, take it back up, then you curve it out. You stroke it down, take it back up on the same line, curve it out before it gets up. You stroke it down, you take it back up, curve it out. You stroke it down, you take it back up, curve out. Then for our d, that's where we'll stop today. We'll continue next week. Then for our d, let's trace it out. You put a dotted line down, down, down. That's a mistake. For our d, let's continue. Then the last sound where we'll stop for today is going to be d. So for our d, this is how we'll start. You just make a dot here. You start from here. You make a dotted line like this. You go up, you come down and flip it out. Like this. So this is how it goes. You curve it in, you take it up, you bring it down and flip it. Curve it in, take it back up, you bring it down and you flip it. So when we want to write, you just make a dot below the note. So we curve it in, take it back up, bring it down and flip. We curve it in, take it back up, bring it down and flip. Please, mommies, this is not how we write our do. We don't write it like this. It looks like the, but that is wrong. It's not like this. That's not how we write our d. This is how we write our d. We curve it, we take it back up, we bring it down and flip. It's beautiful, right? But I know you can do better. You can write a more beautiful d than Miss Uche. So for our tracing for the sounds, this is where we're going to stop for today. We'll continue next week, and we're also going to do a video on how to trace our numbers. Thank you and see you later. Bye.